So yeah, this is a Trollbot. Except it actually has a little bit of a purpose. It's pretty fun to play with. I call it the Weeblewobble, and you'll see why. I don't know if you guys were around for the Weeblewobbles. That like they were these little egg-shaped uh, toys, like had weights in the bottom so they'd always right themselves. I don't know. They're for toddlers and shit. Anyway, yeah. Here, I'll show you what I mean. I basically just have a bunch of helium in the top, so it'll like. I'm gonna try to tip myself over, which is actually pretty difficult with 6 helium in the top. There we go, you can see. And that's the reason I put the engines on it, because you start floating away if you jump. See? Just writes itself. I should probably decrease the helium. See, it just writes itself. Or just starts floating away. And it's actually kind of effective. Because people shoot at you and shit, and then like they'll damage you, and then you just float away, and they won't be able to hit you. Well, okay, maybe they can, but it'll be harder. Last time I didn't use quite so much helium. Yeah, I turned it down so there's only 4 helium. Hopefully you'll get a little more of the wobble effect without floating away. Yep, there we go. That's perfect. But still, you still float away, but not too much. See, I'll just start floating away, pump a couple shots into the mega, and then drop back down. This is not meant to be survivable by any means, in case you can't tell by the really thin stick and the completely exposed seat. But it is quite fun to use. And then you actually have a somewhat semi-decent amount of firepower with it too, with the 2 mega SMGs. And I'm gonna go into battle now. Whoops. Practice. I was not expecting a challenge mission. I was hoping to get shot a couple times and show you that you usually didn't die right off the bat, but it's a TX1 mission. And yeah, either I'm not going to die, either I'm not going to get a hit at all, which is much more likely, seeing how uncontrollable this thing is. Or, yeah, that'll happen. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's not the most survivable bot, but it works.